What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The pick your meat click. What's up, 40? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening?
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game. They tend to have the advantage.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from the link. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Ready, break!
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. It was Rasul Douglas that time to end the play. From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. The ball comes out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
On the give, this is Kamara. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
60, Dragon 60, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, New Orleans.
60
First down. It's a gain of 20.
Panther 6.
And the Saints.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Saints. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Over 1st and 10 at their own.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he'll take it on in. Chad Johnson. Touchdown, Eagles. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He'll take it in at the goal line. Uh-oh. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. Game 2 brings up second
and 8. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Set. Go.
He'll look to throw. He's got Parham, his tight end. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. Here's third down and a few inches as we are ready to get back underway. We'll try and run for this with Kamara. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Saints first down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
And he'll get this up to the 44th. Zadarius Smith, the linebacker, in on the stop. They face second down and 7. He'll drop the throw. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And 7 yards to go.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Throwing now on first and 10. He's got it! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 36 yards.
36 yards. First down, Saints.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard.
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. He gets free. Inside the 40. To the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Stephanie, 18, 19, 7 Pirates.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Saints first down.
60, 60. 70's give a look.
Back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's out of bounds up close to the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Warriors 17, 19 Lions, 60 Maverick.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll look to throw again. That'll be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead.
Saints 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18, Cougar 19, Dragon 60, Mustang 19, 19 tight, 19 tight, go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's to the big tight end, Harden. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
It's a gain of 17.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Pass complete to Neighbors. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup.
7 Pirates,
It's
7
2nd and
Pirates.
inches at the Eagles' 44-yard line.
That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Saints to use their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop at 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
Saints.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's in! Touchdown, New Orleans. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Half 85, half 85.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is caught downfield by Cup. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Round, middle. 5 wide.
London brought in motion.
We go.
Now Allen on 1st down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Stop. Regular. Middle.
Allen to throw again. That's hard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
2nd and goal.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Eagles will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 8. Throw over the middle, caught by London. Oh, big hole, left side. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and through. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Saints 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Now they'll set up to throw. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, New Orleans.
Pass! Cougar 19!
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd and 2.
19 Tiger! Here we go, set!
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chain. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. We got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on, set!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a 3rd interception and kind of just throws this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Saints first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go
to the goal line and in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown Saints. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. The Saints are able to cut the deficit to 10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're stopping in his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
begin here on the ground. And this is going to be an Eagles first down. And he gets this one up to the 28-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
Five wide.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That is brought in. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 55 yards on the game.
And an Eagles first down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. They'll drop to throw. Plus to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Saints going to use their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. That could not have gone worse. They try to let the kicker throw it, but he's taken down, and they're going to surrender the football on down.
Points are so hard to come by in this league, Mike. I understand the notion that teams don't like settling for field goals. When you're down this close to the end zone, they want to come away with 6. But if that's the case, let your offense stay on the field on fourth down. If not, let your field goal unit kick the field goal.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any edge that you could create, but now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know both sides are ready to go.
Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Completed over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Come on. Ready.
We'll go with a design keeper. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to warrant the first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Working on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt to pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. A 5-yard gain. That's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Got it. Ready.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. One of the best play calls this game so far, Brock. 17 yards. On 4th down.
I'm going to keep it 100. I thought he dropped it too, bro.
Clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29.
19, Friday, 19, trap 60, trap 60. Warrior 70, 18, Rattler, 18.
Back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 39-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
That's a catch.
New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
I didn't have side, bro.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the
Let
end
him get
of
him
the first
in there,
quarter.
bro.
It's the Saints setting the pace so far. We'll be right back with
Daryl
more Madden
tripping?
Ultimate Team after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got it first to begin the frame.
DJ in the night.
Working from the gun, it's Allen.
Let me get that.
Stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Saints take possession of the football. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock. Trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and they'll close fast and take that ball away.
Even around 6, that's going to make it 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
That man say he woke up.
Back now, pressure coming. Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
That man say he woke up and got
It sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up.
Son, now you gonna get that long snap of the night.
I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Kamara is in. Touchdown New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-0 lead. it, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us when you can.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee.
The fuck out of here with all that bitch ass shit.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate. But these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it. Kamara. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Offense in the hurry up here. It's the snap on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First down now, ball at the 33. Allen taken right to the air. Finds him on the slant. He'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
319.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
And the Vikings first down.
From the red zone now. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. And start things off with a run by Kamara. And he drives that one backward on a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
65. Hurt. 60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer.
Dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that means 3rd down coming up.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Pirates. Let's go now. Not 19, Tiger. Not Mustang 9. Top 50.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
4th and forever coming up.
Dragon 60 Vikings, 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Cup 19.
They're going for this. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that?
And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Josh Allen, the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Sanders now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10.
76, 19 Lions. Warriors 70. Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Vikings take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. 2nd and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have 2 choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You can play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
56.
On 1st down, Allen. Complete out to the right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 20-zip lead.
The play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're out chase, execute a catch, quickly become a run check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
69, 60 Vikings. Panther 11, Panther 11.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Half 10. Hey, tight. We'll go.
Allen on 3rd down. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Allen on 3rd and short. Escapes the pocket. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Aubrey puts it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Starting at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
79, 18, 60, Eagles, 50, Buffalo 18.
He's back to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. We give on 2nd to Kamara. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now from a franchise who authored the most famous one ever back in that 09 Super Bowl, it's the Saints starting the half with an onside kick. This is covered by the Vikings hands team. I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like you point. We got to go out, we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, it felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
As a man, on target to Johnson. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Minnesota.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down and coming.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Brewing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she can really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. When it's that we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never speak with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it,